Good morning students. Myself Shilpa Sharma. I am from Electronics Department. In a series of switching theory and logic design, today I will discuss the various types of codes like weighted codes, non-weighted codes, alphanumeric codes, numeric codes and many more. Generally, we categorize each code used in digital in two categories, numeric codes and alphanumeric codes. So we will discuss today what are numeric codes and what are alphanumeric codes. Numeric codes are further specified with weighted and non-weighted code. As you know, BCD numbers, BCD codes, 8421 code, that is another name, access 3 code, gray code. So here from this chart you can see the division according to their means categorized, how they are categorized you can see. Numeric codes are defined by means categorized by weighted and non-weighted code. Weighted codes are BCD, quinary. Non-weighted codes are access 3 codes and gray codes mainly. Alphanumeric codes, here spelling of gray code is wrong, you can correct it, GREY. Alphanumeric codes are further classified as ASCII code and ABCD codes. Now, what are weighted codes? As you can understand from the name also, weighted codes are those which obey positional weight principle. That means like we have assigned each and every digit a positional weight, means 2 raised to power 0 or 16 raised to power 0, like this. So a specific weight is assigned to each position of a number in binary number as well as in BCD codes. So generally 8421 codes follow the positional weight principle. Now, if we discuss about binary coded decimal, that means that is the full form of BCD code, the conversion between decimal number and binary, it takes very long process, means it's a long process and it takes very much time. So, to remove these complications for large number, we can use the BCD number to represent. Here, each decimal number is represented by a BCD number. We just need to write each and every decimal number with its equivalent BCD number. We do not need to divide, we do not need to multiply. Likewise, we had done in binary number system. For example, 8. 8 is represented by 1000 in binary. 4, how can we define? 4 was represented by 0100. So here, you can convert each decimal number into BCD number just after writing its equivalent. See, here 874, if we wanted to convert into binary, the answer will be this much. To get an answer like this, we need to divide each and every number, then we will collect remainder of that number, then again we will divide, then again we will collect. This will take lots of time. So, in binary coded decimal, this is not the case. In binary coded decimal, the valid numbers are only 10, means 0 to 9, that's it. We just need to define this 0 to 9 by a code, means 0 assigned a binary code 0000 in BCD. 9 is assigned with 1001. So we just need to assign a code to each and every number. In decimal number system, only 10 digits are required, 0 to 9. So we just need to convert each 0 to 9 number with a code. So we just need a valid range of number from 0 to 9, that is defined in BCD code. So binary coded decimal makes conversion much easier. In this, each bit is represented by a set of 4 binary bits. Here, like 7. You can see here, this 7 is defined by 0111, means a set of 4 bits 0111. So to convert 824 number with a BCD, what we need to write? See, 874. We write equivalent of 8, that means 1000, equivalent of 7, that means 0111, equivalent of 4, that means 0100. This is the way. So BCD is not like binary, octal, hexadecimal. It's a code. It's a way to represent each digit with its binary equivalent. So it is not the same as a straight binary number. In this, we need to define each and every number with its equivalent code. Yes, it may possible that the number of digits may get increased in comparison to its binary equivalent. In BCD, number of bits can be increased, but it will be at a cost of getting easier calculations. Okay, so this was all about BCD conversion or BCD code. Now, if we wanted to convert back this BCD into decimal, then what we need to do? We need to make group of 4 bits and represent each group with its equivalent decimal number. See, 1000 we will move from LSB to MSB, not from MSB to LSB. We will choose rightmost bit and move towards MSB. So 1000 will be your first set, it is represented by 8, the next set and so on. So this is the way we can convert the BCD number into decimal. Now, what about the non-weighted code? Obviously, those codes who do not obey the principle of positional weight will be known as non-weighted code. In this category, 2 codes are most popular, access 3 code and gray code. Access 3 codes are the simplest code. In this, we just need to add 3 numbers into main number and we will get the access 3 code. See, it is abbreviated as access-3. In this, we just need to add 3 into BCD. Like 9 will be represented by 9 plus 3, that means 12 in BCD or in access 3. See here, 75 is your decimal number. So BCD is your equivalent of 7, that means 0111, and equivalent of 5, that means 0101. Now in access 3 code, we just need to add 3 into each digit, that means 5 plus 3, and we will add 3 into 7 again. That means 7 will become 10 and 5 will become 8. So the equivalent of 7 or 10 in access 3 will be your 1010, and 5 plus 3, that means 8, equivalent of that is 1000. So this is the way we can convert any decimal number into access 3 number. Now here from the chart you can see the same thing. 5 is represented by 0101, but in access 3 it will be represented by 8, that means 1000. See, check. Now the gray code. Gray code is the minimum change code. It is also known as reflective code. Why it is known as reflective code? See, this is the way we convert. Now, we were talking about why it is known as reflective code. It is known as reflective because in this, if we make a table, then after means like we are defining 15 numbers. So in the table, if you check each and as every row of bits, then you can see the first half portion will be reflected into second half portion. Clear? So in this way, we can see there is a reflection of first half into second half with their opposite number. You can make a table and you can check my words. See how can we convert? Let's take a look. To convert it, we use the concept of XOR gate. In this, to convert a binary number into gray code, we just need to write first MSB as it is, and then we will XOR that MSB with next number. Now, what is the rule of XOR? If numbers are same, the answer will be 0, and if numbers are different, then means odd, then answer will be 1. So 0 1 1 0 is your binary number. So we will write 0 as it is, then first MSB, that means 0 will be XORed with 1, that means answer will be 1. Then the first bit will be XORed with next bit, then 1 XOR 1, that means 0. Then next bit XORed with next bit, 1 XORed 0, that means 1. So this is the way. To convert back, what we need to write? We need to put MSB as it is, then this new MSB which was encoded into gray code is XORed with next bit of binary number. Then we will write an answer. Then this answer will XOR again with the next bit of binary number. The answer is written. In the same way, we can continue till we got an answer, means we can convert this way a gray number into a binary number. Now we will talk about the alphanumeric number. Alphanumeric numbers are mainly using the alphabets and numeric numbers as well as symbolic numbers. Alphabets are A to Z, capital A to Z, small a to Z. Numeric numbers are 0 to 9, and symbols are hashtag, comma, dash, and so on. So if we talk about ASCII number, the full form of ASCII number is American Standard Code Information Interchange. We sometimes say American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It's a 7-bit binary code used to present text within a computer. It is used also in communication equipments and other devices where we use text. So the standard ASCII consists of these much number of symbols. In this, 128 decimal numbers ranging from 0 to 127 assigned to letters, numbers, punctuation marks, and most common special characters. So this is the ASCII table through which you can see how a ASCII number can be represented. This is the most significant nibble and this is the least significant nibble. See, nibble I have written. I have not written bit. So nibble is a set of 4 bits. So 4 plus 4, 8 bits. That's why I said that it's a set of 8-bit long numbers. What about the ABCD, means ASCII features? These much are ASCII features. You can learn from here. In this 7-bit code, 8-bit is unused. Total 2 general types of code are used, means graphic codes and control codes. Total 95 graphic codes are here and total 33 control codes are here. Now, in case of ABCD code, the full form is Extended Binary Coded Decimal for Information Interchange. It's again an 8-bit character. It was used by IBM mainframe. Means it was used in computer operating systems. This is generally used in higher level of communication, means supercomputer, high superframe, IBM computers. In general, we define each and every encoded number with ASCII generally. So this was all about the codes used in binary or in digital systems. For now, thank you. In our next video, we will discuss about complements and new topics of digital circuit. For now, thank you.